In various cultures, the term rat is associated with people who choose the dishonest path and are considered sneaky and deceitful. This perception extends to the martial arts, where some fighters are reviled for trying to get an advantage through trickery and cheating. Today, we've compiled some of the most vivid examples when these rat fighters were caught in a rat trap for their dirty fighting style. Before we get started, be sure to give us a like and subscribe to our new channel.
He says that will happen.
Oh, that could be a disqualification.
In the world of martial arts, where any move can decide the outcome of a fight, sometimes emotions run high. But what happens when fighters dare to act beyond the rules and honor?
Fight with Elvis.
Counting on an easy victory, some fighters resort to dastardly actions. But in the world of sports, justice is quickly busts its debtors. In this video, we will look at cases when athletes committed rat acts and were severely punished for it.
What a rat act! In March 2017, David Haye faced Tony Bellew. He was very cocky from the start, and at one point even dropped Tony. Overconfident, Haye thought the victory was already in his pocket, but his pockets were empty. In one episode, Tony was beating his opponent, and Haye looked like a schoolboy not ready to answer at the blackboard, and only the bell saved him. Apparently realizing he couldn't win fair and square, Haye did the despicable action. But Tony smelled the rat and dodged in time. Even after that, the rodent didn't settle down and wanted to get to the nuts and showed his sneaky nature again. Tired of tolerating his despicable actions, Tony threw a hail of punches on Haye, and smelling something wrong, the rat escaped from the sinking ship.
Kickboxer Melvin Manhoef, notorious for his sneaky acts, came out to fight in the MMA rule set against Bob Schreiber. Before the start of the fight, Schreiber, as a sign of respect, extended his hands to his opponent, but arrogant Manhoef ignored it and left it hanging in the air.
And there we go.
Everything went according to the plan of the disrespectful fighter, and he even managed to knock down Schreiber.
Circling around the veteran. And they're down.
After that, Manhoef went guns blazing, trying to kill him, but the bullets just bounced off Schreiber's bald head. Manhoef, in despair, resorted to a rat move and punched on the back of the head of his opponent. After weathering rodent's storm of attacks, Schreiber took the scumbag down, and with a barrage of ferocious punches, he punished this arrogant rat.
And there's no answer coming there. And he's almost unconscious. I think the corner of Melvin Manhoef is very upset. And you see Bob Schreiber, the winner.
In July 2019, Tommy Broadbent fought against Florian Marcoux. Cocky Broadbent bullied his humble opponent throughout the fight, humiliating him in every way possible. Then, he repeatedly insulted his opponent, alluding to his small height, as if to say, "I can't see you." When Marcoux got tired of watching the circus show, he knocked Broadbent down with a powerful left. Next, Marcoux returned the favor to his cocky opponent with mocking gestures, probably realizing he can't win fair and square. The sneaky fighter decides to take an illegal, despicable punch with the shoulder. Even the referee was annoyed by Broadbent's disrespectful actions, and the audience booed the meme. Apparently tired of tolerating cocky and dirty behavior, Marcoux brought the scoundrel to his knees with a powerful punch, brutally punishing the Rat King.
From Albania.
This cocky fighter's name is Ferrari. He's like a good dealer, has all kinds of dirty shit. Ferrari is the biggest Conor McGregor wannabe.
Tomorrow night I'm gonna make this man pay with his life, and I mean it. You're dead in that octagon tomorrow night.
The opponent for this rat was experienced boxer Kamil Lajczuk. In the lead-up to their fight, things reached the point of absurdity. Throughout the conference, the rat brazenly sat and enjoyed a massage. From the first seconds of the fight, Ferrari wanted to run over his opponent, but hit some bumps. after which he decided to move his opponent to a horizontal position.
Tutaj jeszcze nic się nie wydarzyło. I Ferrari. Będzie szczyt!
Ferrari quickly ran out of gas and started to hold on for his dear life.
Ferrari zniżył pozycję. Próba łokcia. Teraz zabierze! I znowu
Ferrari was quickly flipped over, and Camille, like a blacksmith with his hammer fists, flattened the face of this insolent rat. Camille punished the filthy rat and sent the rusty junk to the scrapyard, proving to everyone that it wasn't a Ferrari, but just an old Pontiac.
At the pre-fight press conference, Marco Huck decided to provoke Oleksandr Usyk and did the sneaky act. In the fight itself, apparently inspired by his opponent's last name, Usyk delivered a powerful hook to Marco Huck. Realizing that there was no way for him to win fairly, the rodent tried to get to his opponent's nuts. Each punch of Hook only tickled Usyk. Probably that's why he was smiling. During one of the attacks, Usyk slipped, and the cunning scumbag again showed his true nature, making a forbidden blow on the back of the head. Apparently tired of tolerating Hook's despicable actions, Usyk unleashed a hail of punches, thus teaching the sneaky rat a lesson and sending him back to the sewer.
Lorenzo Hunt in the ring. Oh, Jesus!
This is Chorshanbe Chorshanbiev, and he's done so many dirty actions that he deserved the Rat King title. Before the fight with Mikhail Sivyi, Chorshanbiev committed a real rat act. He provoked his opponent pushing with head and then sneakily delivered a knee. The bout was held under bare-knuckle rules, and Sivyi was destroying the scoundrel with his homing missiles. After beating the air enough, Chorshanbiev realized that he wouldn't win fairly and activated his rat instincts. The despicable Chorshanbiev clung to his opponent's throat, but the ref forbade to film the remake of the 50 Shades of Grey movie. Then the rodent pounced on Sivyi as if he was a piece of cheese. But that wasn't enough for the rascal, and in a bare-knuckle fight, he landed an illegal knee. Infuriated, Sivyi tired to tolerate such dirty moves and knocked him down, sending him on vacation to the rat sort. Finally, Mikhail Sivyi won by unanimous decision, punishing the sneaky rat.
2019, Frenchman Sabri Sadiri fought against Englishman Sam Maxwell. Early in the fight, Sadiri knocked down Maxwell and, like a rat, tried to punch his downed opponent. Cocky Sadiri got too sure in his success and thought of filling his highlight list. Despicable Slugger was desperate to pull Maxwell into the dogfight. Sadiri wobbled Maxwell, but the bell saved him. However, Scoundrel decided to continue and maliciously landed a despicable shot. Bank for showboating was endless as Cocky French kept on teasing his British opponent. Cocky Rodent could kill Maxwell, but continued playing for the audience. The Brit couldn't take disrespect anymore and punished the rascal with a powerful right, sending the nasty Frenchman into the realm of darkness.
Bob Sapp, also known as the Beast, has massive arsenal of dirty moves, which he often uses to finish fights. One of Sapp's fights took place in Hungary. Local fighter Tivadar Kunkli decided to step up against Giant, despite the crazy weight difference. Fight starts, and Sapp immediately overpowered Kunkli. However, clumsy knee from Sapp and he backs away, where Slick Hungarian, seizing the moment, lands a powerful high kick and sends the dirty fighter to the ground. Beast took a long time to get up, expecting a stoppage and a bank account refill. But the ref made Sapp work for it. Demolition continues, and Kunkli effortlessly sweeps the Beast. Realizing that fooling around and taking the easy money wouldn't work, Sapp overstepped all norms of morality and went to break Little Hungarian. First, Dirty Fighter sneakily punched to the occiput, then tried to hurt his opponent by throwing him off the ring. Furious owner fed filthy guest a skull-shattering elbow, forever teaching sneaky rat good manners.
Nagyon jól csapja Oravicsa, két vége! Akkor egy könyökös! Így vagyunk.
Valakinek itt a padlón kellett kilóval nehezebb.
Igen, 100 kilós embereket 70-75 kilósan meg lehet szállni.
This is Gary Goodridge.
Two undefeated boxers, Andrei Mikhailovich and Edison Saltarin, clashed for the IBF middleweight title. Only 15 seconds in, and Saltarin already drops Mikhailovich. Shiki Saltarin got confident in quick success and went for the finish. Mikhailovich, from being a man who was dropped earlier, unexpectedly evened the round. Mikhailovich then took his opponent to the boxing school, forcing Saltarin to clumsily beat the air. Andrei hurt the ego of Saltarin, and realizing that there was no way for him to win fairly, Rat did a despicable act. Mihajlovic responded to the sneaky action with a powerful right punch. Filthy Rodent was in despair, and for the second time he sneakily punched Mikhailovich right after the break. Mikhailovich used his anger and blasted vicious shots that consecutively dropped this scoundrel till he was full and punished.
Saltarin's down.
In the fight with Z.E. Pedro, he did a rat act, deciding to make a frittata out of his opponent's balls. But that wasn't enough for Footballer, and the rodent decided to get his hands in Pedro's trunks. But karma caught up with him in a form of German fighter Khalid Arab, who volunteered to wean Badridge from his strange hobbies. Right from the start, the rodent unleashed his ratty paws on him and even managed to knock Khalid down. But Khalid didn't act like a child and responded with brutal punches to the rat muzzle. Realizing that Khalid's punches were circling the head like a pint of strong German beer, the rascal decided to take his meanness out of its scabbard and landed dirty uppercut after the bell. But the clock struck.
He needed a knockdown. He got it. Goodridge had a part. Goodridge had to fight.
In November 2022, Olympic champion Bahadur Jalolov faced Curtis Harper. Curtis was walked out overconfidently.
He isn't beloved just yet. He feels in 2 years.
But from the very first seconds, Jalolov began to dominate his opponent.
Do something dirty. He did it once, I think he's going to do it again.
Very capable. A couple of straight lefts.
Realizing that he wouldn't win fairly, Curtis used his head instead of his brains, sneakily headbutting Jalolov.
And I think that's the reason why Harper, oh my God, he did that. He meant that.
Apparently, he wanted to become GOAT, but the referee made it clear that horn blows were not allowed. Jalolov got angry and cornered the rat, starting to beat the crap out of him.
Hey, Harper's doing what he can do to get out. He's just trying to do what he can do.
Smelling of fried, the rat pulled out another sneaky move from his arsenal. He tried to hit his opponent on the back of the head, but the ref intervened in time. Jalolov's patience came to an end and he unleashed his fists of justice. He threw an accurate left and almost sent the scoundrel into the audience space. The rodent survived, but not for long. Jalolov delivered another series of powerful blows and finally punished the cholesteroid rat.
And this one is over.
Yeah.
Not your Jalolov.
And here's how he's, all night long with the left hand, the buffet of left